Welcome in everyone to Flyover Footy. I'm Matt Baker, and we're continuing our Kickoff to 2024 interview series recorded at St. Louis City SC's Media Day on Thursday, February 16th. Please excuse any audio issues as this was more of a scrum, and full disclosure was one of our first attempts at this, with hopefully many more to come. For this video, we have defender Tim Parker.
Last preseason game's over. How do you feel?
Happy that preseason started. It's ready to go. So it's good.
Being a veteran of the team, how do you view preseasons in general? Is it more getting back in shape? Is it coaching the new guys?
A little bit of both. I think usually it's about getting into shape, getting the off season out of you, but at the same time, usually it's kind of getting used to who you're playing with. But luckily for us, we've had a lot of familiar faces. We haven't added too many new guys to where we're getting a bunch of guys on board, so it feels good to kind of just get the select few new guys used to what we're doing and kind of build on what we already did last year.
How would you compare second year going into St. Louis City to previous clubs, not necessarily good or bad, just the experience with St. Louis? Was there anything new that this offered going into a second year here?
Yeah, I think expectations probably. I think obviously coming off such a good year last year, there's going to be expectations for us this year, but we're focused on ourselves internally. We have a lot of goals within that locker room, what we want to do and what we want to achieve, so we're going to let ourselves kind of figure that out.
You individually, how are you feeling physically, mentally going into the season?
Yeah, I feel great. I had a good off season, and then obviously a good preseason. I think that's kind of the most important thing is what you need to do by year 10 of what you need in the off season and what you need in preseason. So I feel like I've been able to manage my body the right way in order to set myself up for the year.
What are you seeing out of some of these other guys, whether it's new or returning players? Anything noteworthy, anything that fans should be overly excited for?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I talk about our depth. We have a lot of depth within this team. There's the ability to rotate guys around, play in different positions. And it's just, like I said before, it's a little bit of that familiarity, but there's also a hunger. A lot of guys want to play. So it's a good problem to have for Brad, for sure, but it always comes with managing guys for me and Burke as well. So me and Burke, you're going to obviously have to try to keep guys happy when they're not playing, and then when you are playing, not get too high either.
On that note of guys playing and not playing, how do you as a leader of the team approach the congested schedule to start the year?
Yeah, it's tough. Encourage guys, like I said. There's lots of games to start the year, so there's lots of opportunity. So you don't want to knock yourself down a peg for not playing the first game or the second game, but when your name is called, it's an opportunity to kind of get your name on the roster for the rest of the year. So we've been stressing that to guys throughout preseason, and it's kind of the stress of what we had today, and we'll continue going on for the next 2 weeks.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.